Yeah, I'm ready. All the work I put in recovery for my shoulder, training in the summer down at home, and it's finally here. Time went by pretty quick. I'm glad that it's here, and it's time to show all the work that was put in with the recovery process and the training.
Coach was talking about the free throw meeting that you guys had this week. Maybe what was that about, and have you seen maybe some results over the past few days and just improved in practice?
Yeah. I felt like we was a little anxious at first at the free throw line. He was always talking about us rushing. We could see that when, each player step up to the line, we rush a little bit. But after we had that little meeting, we knocked down, probably like 12, 14 in a row yesterday. And, that was the first time we did it. At first, we couldn't even get 6 in a row. But now after that meeting, guys are locking in the free throw line, taking our time and knocking them down.
Difference just among the guys, knowing tomorrow counts. Now you're past all the exhibitions and the practices.
Yeah, today's practice was great energy. We came out, guarded their plays really well. We talked, we executed on the offense, and I think we're excited. We're ready to go. After our Italy trip, after the exhibition game, we're like, it's time to lock in. It's all seriousness from here, and we're ready, and we could see it in practice.
Back to the meeting. I mean, was there like a technical thing that you guys went over to change just your approach, or what was kind of the message that translated to such immediate results?
Yeah, Coach talked about his form at the free throw line. He talked about what he used to do, what he does, taking his time. He talked about how when we step up to the line, he could see the rushing and the anxiousness that we have, and he just gave us a little tips that he did. Being a 90% free throw shooter, we're going to listen, we're going to take our time at the free throw line, and I could tell that it's been working for us.
How do you manage the nerves, I guess, for you and the team in general? Because I think a lot of you have said that you guys were kind of anxious coming out, and like, how do you manage that for game one?
Yeah, I think we showed in an exhibition game. Our first 5-6 minutes, we were down 10-0. I think we were really nervous. I think we were playing in front of, PBA fans. It's going to be a great experience. It's going to have a little anxious, but I think we just got to go back to our training. I think we prepared for this moment. As a team, it's a whole new team, but we feel like we've been playing together for, a couple years now. And, we prepared for the moment, and now we just got to go out there and execute.
Just get back out there first time in front of people?
No, it was a great feeling. Practice was cool, but, you get tired of practice a little bit. You just want to play in front of people a lot. It's a nervous feeling at first, but, the nerves get out. You play with your team. You guys have fun. I think we showed a lot of excitement on the bench. I think we showed a lot of excitement on the court playing with one another. And tomorrow, it's only going to get better from there.
Have you seen Shamil just kind of handle not knowing if he's going to be able to play and waiting on the waivers? He handled that?
Yeah, me and Shamil stay together. So, every time we go home, I talk to him, just keep your head up. God has a plan no matter what. Just stay positive, make sure you still get your work in. Don't let it distract you from, the good player that you are. Things happen for a reason. You never know, this could be a blessing in disguise. And, just staying focused and understanding that, God had a plan and everything's going to work out.
You've gone through the transfer process a couple times now. As you're waiting for kind of what your future holds when it's out of your control like that, what's that like?
Yeah, for sure. It's frustrating, for sure. I went through that last year, trying to get it from, family stuff. It's frustrating. You never know what they're going to decide on. If you get it, it's a great feeling. If you don't, you feel like, you got tons of pressure on your shoulder. You don't know what to do. But, I just tell them, you just got to stay focused. You got to get your work in, get your classwork done, and everything's going to work out. Everything will be just fine.
Fred has talked about the importance of all 5 guys on the court rebounding.
Yeah.
When Cam has a game like he had in that exhibition where he had 7 boards, how much does that help you guys in your transition game, being able to get out and run?
No, it helps a lot. Cam being rebounding and, getting the boys that he get, and just helping Ivan down there with the big guys, it means a lot because it gives us the opportunity to push in a fast break. You see when he got the rebound, we ran in fast break, and I honestly think, we're a tough team to guard in transition. I don't think really much people can run with us. And once Cam gets it, once any of the guards get it and we run, it's going to be very tough to stop us.
You kind of just mentioned it, but like you guys are a smaller team compared to other teams. Do you feel like your transition game, being able to run and kind of run some of the big guys off the court, do you feel like that helps?
Yeah. I think that's very tough for other teams to guard. I think we're small, but we handle it. We know what we could do. And that when we get out there and transition and we run, we're very tough to stop.
It doesn't sound like you guys have like a traditional 1 through 5. Like you guys, have you ever played in a system like that before? And what's that like? I mean, when you're theoretically would be a 4 or a 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what's that like, and have you played in
Yeah, throughout your basketball career, you're going to have new experiences. It's a new experience for me, not having an exact 1 through 5, but it's a good thing. You get to play all different levels, all different positions, and you get to see, what your game is like at the 4, at the 3. Even battling down there with the big guys, it's a good thing. It gets you better, and, whatever you got to do for the team to win, I think our team concept has gotten better with that.
post moves that?
Nah, I don't know if I have any post. I haven't had no post moves in a minute.
You take pride in your perimeter defense, but since you're one of the bigger bodies in the starting lineup, you might have to defend in the post a little bit more, and a little bit of inferior defense. Are you confident in your ability to do that as well?
Yeah, I feel like, I could do that. Whatever the team is needed for us to win, I'm willing to do, whether it's battling down on the 4 or guarding the 1. Whatever I feel like I have a versatile defensive ability, and, whatever is available, what's needed, I feel like I could get it done.